after we got the deduction process, and now I'm like, where is all the chewing,
Okay.
noising?
Okay.
It's the baseboards. The baseboards is ground zero. That's
All right.
normal.
We're all in the baseboards.
Baseboards.
But I mean, that's what you're saying.
Baseboards. Sorry. I'm just, sorry, Joe.
Good afternoon, Judge David Morris on behalf of Pleasant Lake Park LLC.
Your name, sir?
Christopher Genovian.
Genoviak. Okay.
The W is a V.
Got it. All right.
I apologize the way I exited last encounter. I just a little bit of pain. My first time in court. I wasn't just wanted to get out of the Thunderdome. So, but Mr. Allen, good to see you again, Mr. Allen.
This is the Thunderdome?
I consider
we're gonna
where I'm sweating is the Thunderdome.
Oh, okay.
98% of places I encounter.
I was gonna we could put something outside the Thunderdome. All right. Okay, where are we on this case?
This is our third hearing on this case. Last hearing, the second hearing, court directed plaintiff to engage a critter control business to do an inspection of the property.
Correct.
And directed that the defendant put November rent into escrow. Because of the timing, I drafted and have a signed unsworn declaration of the inspector that can produce to the court.
Okay. Yes. Have you seen it, sir?
I haven't seen it. I mean, I know.
Okay.
I know what it may say, but.
Well, go ahead and look at it.
I'd rather hear your evaluation, but I'll read it. But this is quite a lot. I don't want to waste the court's time.
Well,
It's a lot of points.
I'm getting paid, so you're not wasting my time.
I may need to adjourn to call my attorney if that's free, and that's been referred to me for free by the state of Michigan. I may need to refer this. I may need to adjourn. I don't know. This is a lot. But I have prepared my statement.
Well, right.
Which is brief and short.
Well, but hold on a second, sir. So I'm looking at this, and there were certain specific things that you complained about that were happening as a result of an infestation of some type. This is basically indicating that there is not or no evidence of an infestation.
So that's completely contradictory to the reality in which we live in. So I was interested to see I wanted to see what Mr. Weasel's inspector said, and to make this very clear, I think this is the most important part. Mr. Weasel, inspector, is my next door neighbor. He never provided a valid card. His company is not licensed or insured, and he hasn't proven that. He's my next door neighbor, and I believe there's a conflict of interest. Mr. Weasel owns a trailer park that the inspector. There's a major conflict of interest. This is the burglar investigating himself, essentially. And I'm satisfied with whatever you decide, of course. But there is rat poop in my living room, and Mr. Weasel. And
okay. Hold on, sir.
Okay. There's a lot of.
So why? I guess part of it. My question is, why didn't you put the money into escrow?
I just forgot. I'm looking for a job because I'm unemployed. I have the money. I can prove to you with bank statements that the money's there. I have over $3,000, almost $4,000 maybe. But the money's secure. It's there. I'll have.
Well, but hang on. It's got to be placed in court escrow.
Okay. I will.
Right.
It's my first rodeo.
But I was kind of clear with you that you had to place that within 7 days of the last hearing, so it should have been in at the beginning of November.
Oh.
By November 7th.
That could be an escrow within by the end of the day. I was really just focusing on employment because I haven't been sleeping because there's a lot of rats and mouse. I spoke to Mr. Weasel this morning, And we both confirmed that we're gonna do more inspections and maintenance, and that he confirmed to me that the baseboards in my kitchen are like flappy, and we didn't look for that because there was many holes around the skirting of the trailer. So that has been about almost completed, the skirting around my trailers.
Are you planning on hiring an expert to get this
Yes,
testimony?
I wasn't prepared for this denial of reality. So now I'm forced to call like Terminex. That's like a licensed and insured inspector, not a licensed. The gentleman that did this inspection,
I hear you.
okay. The gentleman that did this inspection, like literally lives 2 houses down, and he doesn't own a car. His car used to say critter control on it, but it's gone. When I asked him where his car was, he said it's in the shop. The gentleman is very kind. We were all three at Mr. Weeks.
Oh, okay. All right.
We all witnessed poop in the house, and the poop is still there. There's still poop in my house. There's still holes in my kitchen and multiple places. The evidence is coming out of my ears. But I was not prepared for this denial of reality. I was expecting a deal, so we could all go back to living in peace and harmony. I was not expecting this to go on.
Well, have you called?
I'll call
Counsel?
Terminex now.
No, hold on. Have you called? If you were expecting a deal, have you called the attorney's office to see about working something out?
I spoke to Mr. Weasel about making a deal multiple times in person and on the phone, and he just says he doesn't want to talk about it. But that was a few days ago. But when I talked to him this morning and complained about continuous rat poop and that the baseboards are now there is super evidence. There is chewing, and they're chewing on the rug in my second bedroom, and the carpeting. There's like carpeting all over my house.
Sir.
Yes,
I heard you the first time that you were here. I'm hearing you now. I understand that what you are saying is going on. That is why I asked plaintiff to get somebody in there to look at it, to provide something to the court with regard to what basically do an inspection to see if there's anything there.
Yes, Judge, there was an inspection done by Stephen Stamper, and frankly, to the point, to the allegation that there's some conflict of interest, I'm personally not aware of his living where he lives, but this statement submitted under the penalty of perjury by a person who is qualified to do animal control, frankly, our court system would come to a halt if we just said that someone knows someone who did something and they made a sworn statement that this is a legitimate sworn statement. He will testify to the truth of these matters. He did an inspection of the outside and inside of the premises. There was no signs that and I spoke to him regarding this, he found no signs of ongoing animal activity. The primary purpose for this inspection was to look for something like a beaver or a bob under the premises. That he found one several-month-old animal dropping that he believes to be from a cat. He had done prior trapping events and really nothing. There is no ongoing animal activity under the premises. He found the condition inside the premises, which we believe to be, or he believes to be, a product of the tenant's living condition, is conducive to mice and rodent presence. He didn't find any specific evidence of current mice or small rodents, but he wouldn't be surprised if there are mice or small rodents that would be attracted. And it's the landlord's position that attractive nuisance can be mitigated by the defendant, and any further work or trapping needs to be done in conjunction with cleaning the interior of the premises. So frankly, it's a large number of properties have mice and other rodents, and it's not surprising that he may see signs of a mice.
Michigan in the winter and there are mice indoors. What a concept. What?
So point number 17 is clearly perjury. I did not see any signs of ongoing animal activity inside the premises, period. That is completely false. And all three of us were there, and we witnessed poop in my northeast corner, and there's also poop underneath my stove, and we need to reevaluate the baseboards, and that will wash away
all right, sir.
this delusion here.
Sir, how long is it going to take you to get Terminex out there, or whoever you're going to get out there to give you your own?
So they said they would do, I mean, on the website, it's like the next day for a free inspection, and then like, so I guess there's a free inspection the next day, but if there's gonna be any kind of, action, that's gonna cost a whole lot of money. There's rents and the things are in the vents. The baseboards, right now, ground zero is the baseboards. That's all I'm complaining about, but specifically number 17 is, he's liable for perjury in that. And I may pursue him to go to
Well,
prison for specifically 17.
you have at it. Okay.
Specifically 17.
Okay.
That's my first thing I look at. So,
You have at it.
Can I make one comment, Your Honor? Thank you. That Mr. Stamper took what he called an endoscope, which I believe to be a camera attached to a small tube.
Yes.
And went in the heater vent because that was complained of. There was no findings in the heater vent. He
I
went.
never complained about the heater vent.
There was also a purported hole in a cabinet under a kitchen sink that was inspected. So, this moving target it's.
I hear you, counsel. Because the last time we were here, we weren't really even dealing with, at least I didn't think, small rodents. We were talking about large
I made a point on that.
animals.
I made a point specifically because I knew you were going to comment on that. So so we have done the deduction process. The skirting is complete, almost I think complete. Outside my house, there's 2 mouse boxes, and then he also bought me vent covers because there was holes in the vents. That's been completed. So we covered, and then after we got the deduction process, and now I'm like, where is all the chewing,
Okay.
noising?
Okay.
It's the baseboards. The baseboards is ground zero. That's
All right.
normal.
We're all in the baseboards.
Baseboards.
But I mean, that's what you're saying.
Baseboards. Sorry. I'm just, sorry, Judge.
So, plaintiff got their inspection. I am looking at that. That does not show any signs of anything that you complained of the first time. You are going to, although it seems it's a different thing now, irrespective of that, you are now going to get your own inspection. So my question is, how long is that going to take you to do? Because at some point, I'm getting this thing. We're going to try this thing.
Right.
I'm not going to listen to it every week without
Yes, Judge.
render a decision.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Yes, Judge. I'm gonna go on the internet and I'm gonna contact Terminex. I'm gonna do the free inspection like as soon as I get home. And I mean, they may arrive today or tomorrow. I mean, probably tomorrow.
All right, great. If they arrive tomorrow, then I can put this off 1 week.
Yeah.
Got plaintiff's inspection, which doesn't show anything indicating what you were saying before, but now, admittedly, as plaintiff has said, that the target has changed. But now you get your inspection, and then we'll see exactly where we are.
The skirting, I'm not satisfied.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean,
And that's okay.
I don't want to be here forever, but I mean, my trailer is the closest to the wood line, and there's a lake. This is all.
I know you told me. Closest to a wood line, there's a lake. That's where I think the big beaver like thing came from before. Yeah, I know. I heard you. People don't think I'm listening. I hear everything. Even though I don't want to sometimes. I hear everything. So I'm going to adjourn this to November 21st, 2025. What time? 3 p.m. And the defendant, you're to do 2 things. I want that escrow paid, and you're to bring your inspection report.
Yes, Judge. Thank you, Judge. Thank you for your time.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you for your service.
You're welcome.
Judge.
Thank you, counsel. It was much better than last time. That was okay. Okay. Well, for the rest of you, I'm all done. That's it. I can't take any more.
Good afternoon, Judge. David Morris on behalf of Plaintiff Pleasant Lake Park, LLC.
Your name, sir?
Christopher Genoviak.
Okay.
Sorry about that. I'm a little hurt today. I had to step out of the hall. I'm a recipient of SSDI at 100% since March of 2020. I just got some things I want to read. I don't know how the protocol is around here, but I'm sure you'll tell me.
Well, it doesn't start with that.
Just start with this. Right
No,
here.
it doesn't.
I didn't hear you. I'm sorry.
It does not start that way.
Okay. All right. Cool. Thanks for your time.
Judge, this is our second hearing on a non-payment of rent matter. Current rent to retain possession is $495 with fees of $75, costs of $110 for a total amount of $680. We have had some discussions, but no payments have been made, and parties were unsuccessful in finding settlement. I should note, Your Honor, that it appears an answer was filed with the court, but I did not receive a copy.
We'll get your copy.
Thank you.
All right, sir, what did you want to tell me?
Okay. So they're not doing maintenance to force the default. I've spoken with an attorney, like one of those free attorneys that you call them, a number they give you on the form. I called one of them. They're like, yeah, you have like a brilliant retaliatory defense. I guess he's trying to do default and to quit. I guess I got the notice.
Do what?
I guess I'll just read what I have. I'll read what I have.
Well, let's not.
I don't want to jump the gun here, but I did. This kind of makes more sense. So they're not doing maintenance to force the default. They did not board up holes, but they set traps and they put poison outside the unit, like when they should have just boarded up the holes. This creature, it's like a rodent. It's like nesting underneath my bedroom, like my bedroom floor. The skirting was never fully pulled back when he promised me that. We both saw this creature and he set traps that were too small. And then he put poison outside the unit. He never pulled the skirting back to put poison on its nest. There are multiple entries around this unit. Please, let me continue. I'm really sorry for wasting your time. We really shouldn't be here.
Ma'am,
So the skirting.
sir, you're not wasting my time.
The,
I'm getting paid.
Yes,
Go
sir.
ahead.
Yes, sir. Well, I'm unemployed. I lost my job like a few weeks
Okay,
ago
go ahead with your. Go ahead.
I know. I'm
Go
sorry.
ahead with your reading, please.
So the traps are too small. And Mr. Weasel, that's the name. That's the person trying to evict me right now. Is Mr. Weasel. Mr. Weasel and I both saw this rodent or creature, not at the same time, but it entered out of the lake. My rental unit is up against a small wooded line about 15 to 20 yards, and then there's a massive lake. So we both seen this creature. It is fat. It is large. It's like a gopher. It's like a beaver rodent creature. So there's 10 points. There's 10 points. Almost done. So the traps were too small. He put, and we both saw it. We both know it's big. So I was trying to do walkarounds, Mr. Weasel usually just sends his maintenance dude just to do the maintenance. And this maintenance gentleman is a kind man. He also lives in the park. And this gentleman also works for Mr. Weasel at the landscaping company. And let me point, for Mr. Weasel to send out this maintenance dude, he has to pay him double time. So he's a maintenance, this man is an employee twice for Mr. Weasel. So we did schedule one walk around, but I was late returning from cleaning up a church festival. I spent 9 hours at a church festival on Monday morning. I was cleaning. We had.
So if they get rid of this
and I wanted to
animal, then
yes, sir.
we're
Yes,
we're
sir.
all good.
We're all good. And let me just I have a couple more points. I know this is really going into banana town.
Do you know anything about the animal?
I did set up a trail cam.
Okay.
Okay,
Sir.
but I don't want to use that. I need to finish my points. So he never contacted me. He was on the property twice doing maintenance that wasn't completed, and he never contacted me when I was in the house.
Sir, I'm going to stop you.
I know. I'm sorry.
No, I'm going
I'm
to
just being-
stop you. That means stop talking.
Yes, Judge. Sorry.
Counsel, do you know anything about this animal?
We know of the idea of the animal.
Okay, I have no idea what that means.
We've heard of the issue, but my client has not set eyes on any animal. The animal at one time maybe was a mouse and then a rat and a cat. and then a beaver and a badger. And so my client knows nothing about any real animal. Traps were set, the skirt was tightened on the manufactured home. He has been out, or his management has been out on multiple occasions and has responded to all legitimate requests. The defendant
Sir,
had.
you need to turn around and face the front and not wander.
I understand the defendant set up trail cams. We've received no footage. We've received no recording. We've received no audio file, no video. The defendant claimed over the phone that there's hours of critter noise every night. There are neighbors to the defendant.
Let me just stop you for a moment. Might it behoove your client to just
Board up the holes that are super obvious. I'm sorry. Like,
I don't know
just
at
read it
what
out.
point I said I needed help with my sentence.
I know, I'm sorry. It's just,
Then you need to sit down and be quiet. Be quiet then if you can't sit.
yes, Judge, yes, Judge. We're cool. Yeah, stand still. I know. I just gotta keep moving. I gotta keep moving sometimes. Sorry. I know, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry.
Might it behoove your client to just hire a company to come out and look and make a determination based upon evidence that they see as to whether or not this creature exists or not? Because quite frankly, if there's a company that goes out and they tell me, yes, there's an animal, then they can tell you how to eradicate it. If they say there's not an animal, we're going to be at a point that there's not an animal. And apparently not one that grows from a mouse to a beaver in no time at all. I've never heard of one in Michigan, but we'll see. All right. So how long, do you think your client would be interested in doing that, counsel?
Yes, Judge. I think my client would be happy to get an extermination company to come and write a report.
Yes. How long do you think it would take him to do that? Because I can put this over to the 7th and 14th. What would you? And I'm going to order escrow. So.
Thank you, Judge. I think the 14th would be
a better thing.
Better.
What does that mean? What does order escrow?
So I'll explain that in a moment.
Sorry.
I'm going to adjourn this to November 14th, 2025 at
2 p.m.
At 2 p.m. That will be an in-person hearing. How much is monthly rent?
Monthly rent is $1,250, Your Honor.
But portion of it is paid.
Correct.
What's his portion? Do you have Section 8 or something like that, sir?
Just SSDI.
So you pay your full rent?
Yeah, I got. I'm not employed now because of the noises underneath my bed every night for 3.5 months. Like I can't sleep. I can't.
Okay,
sleep
your monthly rent is how much?
$1,250, Judge.
$1,250. All right, I'm going to order escrow in the amount of $1,250. That is to be paid within 7 days of the date that it's ordinarily due.
I have.
You have to, and what I mean by escrow, sir, is you need to bring escrow to the court as funds, pay them to the court until this is resolved. When you bring it to the court to pay, the $1,200 must be in cash. We do not take checks or other forms of money. Understood?
Not understood. I have additional comments that I'm not sure if he just wants to like evict me in future again. But the bathroom floor is sinking by like 1.5 inches. Like there's like a hole in the bathroom floor sink. There's like a hole. And I've already made this maintenance request. And actually, so there's an animal. I found this out about 2 nights ago because I had missing food. There's an animal entering my living room through the vent. This is a trailer from the 80s. So like this past week, I've had like, and I know exactly which vent it is. I've complained about that. So like there's now an animal entering my vent that I found out 2 days ago, and it's been eating my leftover food. And it's going into my living room. This is a super old trailer, like massive. There's holes all around. He's already boarded up 10 feet. On the main stairs, he's boarded up 20 feet on the south side, and I'm asking for like 8 to more 10 feet.
What is your next point?
So my next point is this trailer, I want to, so here's my official request. Judge, I want a state inspector. I want something from the state.
Then if you want
because
a
I think-
state inspector, you can call them and have it inspected.
Yeah, okay, so super. And then I'll find out about this private inspector in the future. Is that what I should be expecting? Because I want a state inspector.
I'm not gonna tell you to expect anything. You
Okay,
say
right.
you want it inspected,
I
you
want an
call and
inspector. I want
find
a
out
state
whether or
inspector.
not somebody's going to inspect it.
And the
What's your
bath-
next point?
My next point is the bathroom floor sinking. I think this unit should be condemned. It should,
Okay,
it should be pulled off the property.
we all have our thoughts and our process. I
Right.
don't know.
I'm going through that process right now. I'm just
Okay,
with green
wonderful.
thumb. So, but this unit needs.
Is there
needs
another,
fairly.
is there another point?
That was Judge. I appreciate your
Is
time.
that it?
Yes, Judge.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Have,
Judge.
check the bathroom floor, please, counsel.
Yes, sir.
Judge. Thank you, Judge. Thank you, Judge. Thank you for your service.
Chris, we'll be in touch about, we'll give you some notice before we go.
Don't, hey, come here. You walk out of here with respect. Whether you like me or not, I don't care. You will not treat this courtroom that way. Am I understood?
Yes, Judge.
Now you may leave, and you will leave in an orderly fashion. Go.
Yes, yes, Judge. I'm.
Go. Was that the end of that block? Thank God. All right, court couldn't stand in recess. We'll be back unless somebody wants to go right now. Yep, didn't have any volunteers. All right, thank you.
The judge adjourned the case to November 21st, giving the tenant time to get his own exterminator inspection and pay $1,250 into court escrow. The tenant had been complaining about a mysterious beaver-like creature living under his trailer for months, but the landlord's inspector found no evidence of any ongoing animal activity. The tenant called the inspector a liar and threatened to pursue him for perjury. The judge ordered the tenant to get his own inspection, warning that at some point this case has to be resolved. The broader implication here is crucial. When you make a claim in court, you need evidence. The landlord provided a sworn statement from a licensed inspector. The tenant provided allegations and a story that kept changing. If you're in a similar situation, get your own inspection, document everything, and stop talking when the judge tells you to stop. The judge in this case showed incredible patience, but even he has limits. If you found this case breakdown as bizarre and entertaining as we did, make sure to hit that like button, share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more jaw-dropping courtroom breakdowns. We'll see you in the next session.